It is as though the prophet were telling us that even the divine bounty itself, lavish and extravagant as it must be, it awaits our acceptance. Possibly we have been holding our bowl of acceptance and our chalice of life upside down so that even the fruit and the wine of the Spirit cannot be poured into it. Yet the windows of heaven must forever be open. I open the windows of my own soul so that the windows of heaven may pour into my experience a blessing greater than I am able to receive. Nor would I withhold a blessing from others. For as surely as it comes to me, just as surely will it go forth multiplied and increased to heal and help, to bless and enrich and gladden others. Today, my faith, my hope, my expectancy looks up and out and beholds a limitless abundance present everywhere, flowing through all things, a limitless love giving of itself to everything, an infinite peace enveloping all. And behind it all, and around it, and through it, a joy forever singing a song of happiness and fulfillment. This is my day. This is my heaven. This is my life. This is my God. In God will I put my trust. So simply giving thanks. Giving thanks for this time. Giving thanks for the reading. Giving thanks for Ernest Holmes and all New Thought teachings, all wisdom teachings, all teachings in life. Giving thanks for the remembrance that life is always teaching us, that there are always blessings. Giving thanks for the idea that life is better than it seems, always better. Whether it's good or bad, there's more. Giving thanks for this community, CSL Fort Lauderdale. Giving thanks for each individual here, each individual that might be live streaming or watching the recording. Giving thanks for all of the blessings in our lives, all of the challenges, all of the experiences. Giving thanks for the idea of just opening up to look at everything in a new light. We are blessed. Life is a blessing. And we carry this blessing everywhere that we go. And everything that we see, everything we experience, it's all a blessing. This is the true power, the one power, oneness, one life, one power, one presence, one energy, one spirit, one people, one planet. Yeah. So I invite you all to take a deep breath with me. And so it is. Amen. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for coming today. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the service.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Love you, love you. My pleasure, man. My pleasure, brother. Thanks for being here tonight. Thank you.
Nothing but clouds and it's dark in my heart and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day. Tell me where are my blue skies? Yes. Good morning.
Good morning,
morning,
good morning.
CSL. Good morning.
We need to move.
We don't often do this, but let's have a hand for this amazing band, Reflections.
Yes.
Y'all are
Reflections.
absolutely amazing. Right? We're going to start as we always do with our morning song, which is Spirit is in this place. So let's all stand up
That's right.
and make a joyful noise. Ticka-tack-tack-tack. Ticka-tack-tack-tack.
Hey, 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 hey. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. Yes, we have come with arms wide open. Hey, we have gathered here in love. Hey, hey. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. All right, y'all. Raise the room with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the room with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise the room with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place.
Thank you, Reflections. They always kick us off right. I get another hand for the Reflections. My name's Todd Maznicki. On behalf of the center, I want to welcome all of you here, whether you're joining us in person in the sanctuary or on Facebook Live, YouTube, or streaming on our website, cslftl.org. We're so honored that you chose to be here with us this morning. And if it is your first time here in the sanctuary with us, please, after the service, go to guest services, and there's a guest card just to complete with your name, your email address, and we'd like to know how you found out about us, and that we also have a little small token of our appreciation to give you as well. That's at guest services after the service. If you're watching us online for the first time, please let us know in the comment section or visit our website's Contact Us tab, and you can complete the inquiry form there. While you're there, also please take a tour of our website to learn more about us, and if you sign up for our e-newsletter, you'll also be in the know about all of our upcoming classes and events. Please also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or download our app listed as Center for Spiritual Living FL, which stands for Fort Lauderdale. We'd also love it if you would reshare our social media posts and our app with your followers and friends. At CSL, we have an intention statement that says who we are and how we want to be present in the world. So I invite you all to stand and join me in saying it together. And afterward, please greet your neighbor or friend with a hello or namaste. And remember, some people might be practicing some form of social distancing. So CSL Fort Lauderdale, who are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service. Thank you.
I saw it. And I'm like, okay, because I'm like, you got a friend. You got a friend. You got a friend. You know you got a friend. You got a friend. Yeah. Hey, come on. Come on. Hey, if you want to stand up, you can stand up and celebrate this. What? Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh,
Used to think that I had to. I used to think that I should. The scripture told me that I had to be good. But now I love because I want to. I love because I am free.
I am free.
Blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is.
Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Don't you know?
the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh,
Don't need any pride.
hey.
I don't need any law. I want to sing with all my heart. That God is my one and all. Let go of my burden. Loving God has made me free. I'm blinded by the Spirit. Oh Lord, the Spirit of God is upon me. Yes, it is.
Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me.
Upon me, oh,
Oh,
don't you know?
Spirit of God is upon me.
Upon me, oh,
Oh,
yes, it is.
the Spirit of God is upon me. Oh,
Give it a beat, Reflections.
come on. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh,
Don't you know?
Spirit of God is upon me.
Upon me, oh,
Oh,
every day.
Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, Spirit of God is upon me. Oh. Oh my goodness. Maylene goes, yes. Yes. All right, am I on? Can you hear me okay? Test 1 2 1 2. There I am. Good morning, CSL. How are you? How you living? Do me a favor, look at someone, lock eyes with them, and let them know the Spirit of God is upon you. And sometimes we just need a reminder to remember the Spirit of God is everywhere present, and that is what we're talking about, true power today. The only power that lives in this universe is love, and the rest is BS, y'all, belief systems. So we get to break down our belief systems and tap into the Spirit of God because it's upon all of us. Welcome to CSL. If you don't know me, I'm Rev Skip, and I'm so grateful to be on the stage today. I'm so, yes. I'm grateful that I get to sing with Reflections because, secretly when I was growing up, I wanted to be a backup singer. I didn't want to be in front. I wanted to be because the backup singers have the best fun. They get to hang out, they get to laugh, they get to get those cool harmonies going on. And we do have the best music team in the world. Give Reflections some more love. Yes. So I know we have some first-time visitors into our community. If you are a first-time visitor, just stand up because we want to love you all up. That's what we want to do. Yes. We just want to love you up. Thank you so much for being in our community. You could have gone anywhere, but you said yes to our community. We're so grateful for you. And we do have a gift for you. We have some very cool mala beads. The mala beads are back. So make sure you go to our guest services, grab yourself a mala bead where you can use for prayer, you can use for fashion. I have a huge collection of mala beads, so grab that. But I want to give you a little bit of a blessing from my heart to your heart. So with the veterans in this community, please repeat after me. Welcome to CSL. We know who you are. You are the divine emanation of love. You are blessed, and you are a blessing. We love you. Welcome to CSL. Yes. So we have practitioners in this building. If you're new to CSL, you don't know what a practitioner is. A practitioner is someone who's gone through the fire. They have prayed thousands of prayers. They have gone through their training. They have gone through years and years of education. They've gone through an oral exam and a written exam. They've gone through it. But the main thing is their life is the life of God, and they're here to serve our community. We do have a practitioner that's coming up to serve you. We're going to bring up our dear friend Winslow, who's going to give us our invocation and also give us our reading for today. So let's welcome Fran up to the pulpit. Welcome.
Well, good morning. As always, it's such an honor to be here with you this morning. But before we go into prayer, I would like to make an announcement that just to let you know that Sadie Pritchard, the mother of our beloved board member John Pritchard, made her transition this week. And I had the privilege of getting to know Sadie, and while our friendship was short-lived, she did have a lasting impact on my life. Her Sicilian spunk was something that I'll take with me moving forward in my life. So let's wrap John, his partner Bill, his sister Phyllis, and Jim in the loving embrace and comfort that is CSL Fort Lauderdale this week. Sadie and her husband Jerry, who transitioned in 2021, will have their ashes spread together somewhere off of a cruise ship in St. Thomas because they shared such a love for cruising. So let's take that into prayer. We just rest in this beautiful moment that is sacred, in this quiet space, resting in the quiet stillness, knowing that within this space, there is only one power, one presence, one love, one light. That beautiful magnificence moving in and through and around each and every one of us, weaving its golden thread throughout the tapestry of life. That beautiful magnificence that I choose to call spirit today, but that I know and feel as love. And it is in this loving embrace of this moment I recognize that I am one with that one presence, that same living, breathing, loving, and laughing essence is alive and well within me as it is alive and well with everyone here today, whether it be in the sanctuary or online. May all who have come today to gather, to pray, be blessed with that loving spirit, whether it's here, by a river, walking by a river, a stream, by the ocean, or a walk in the mountains. May they all feel that beautiful essence of the indwelling spirit. And so I recognize the blessing that today is, the gift of the day. And I bestow a special blessing upon all the hearts and hands that have come together today to make this service unique and special and unfolding in its brilliance. I bestow a blessing upon the band, all the voices in harmony, sharing their harmonic love with each and every one of us. And I bless the message that comes from Reverend Skip, that touches our hearts and leaves us with words of wisdom to take into the week. And most importantly, I bestow a blessing today upon CSL Fort Lauderdale and this beautiful and loving community. And so it is.
So
Amen.
it is.
Today's selected reading comes from The Invisible Supply by Joel S. Goldsmith and is entitled The Principle of No Power. Some of you who have done your healing work have achieved to some degree this transcendental consciousness. None of us has achieved the fullness of it, but everyone who has done spiritual healing work has been able to say to infection, contagion, or disease, you have no power. We've watched them dissolve. Everyone who has been an instrument for healing has proven that in the presence of God's temporal power is not power. There is no power but the realization of God's presence. And we have proved it in the knitting of fractured bones, in the healing of blindness and deafness. We have proved again and again that temporal power is not power. In the human world, there are many temporal powers, those of disease, sin, money, politics, war, and so forth. If you pray in the nonsensical manner of the past, God, overcome my enemies or overcome those atomic bombs, you are wasting precious time because God has never done so and never will. God does not do something to an evil power. God is not a power over another power. God simply is the only power, the all power. Prayers have failed in the past because they have tried to overcome a temporal power, which is not a power. It is like trying to overcome a mirage in the desert. How can you exert power over something that doesn't exist? In the past, prayer has been used to exert spiritual power over other powers, but there are no other powers. And so it is.
Thank you, Fran Winslow. We have a lot happening here in the month of August for those of you who love the South Florida summer heat like me. And so just remember to go to our website, cslftl.org, or the CSL app where you can find out more information and register. We have licensed spiritual practitioners available for prayer in the sanctuary immediately after the service. Would all the practitioners please stand? Thank you, practitioners. If you would like prayer or just need to be reminded of who you are, please see one of these practitioners wearing a purple stole after the service. You can also call the prayer line at 954-990-5625, and there's a prayer that will speak to you there 24/7. Also, there's a prayer request box in the lobby. You can simply fill out the prayer card and place it in the box. Prayer is the answer. Our youth center meets every Sunday at 10:30. Our wonderful team shares the same themes that we teach during service, but in a youthful approach. Feel free to swing by before or after service to learn more. We're also looking for Sacred Service volunteers to assist with the youth program, so please contact Reverend Candy for additional information. You're invited to join us for flow meditation and gentle yoga every Wednesday and Friday here in the sanctuary at noon with Reverend Skip. It's back to school time for our little ones, and we will be collecting your unopened school supplies beginning this week. Proceeds from this event will be donated to Northside Elementary School. Your donation will help our youth and teachers to kick off the school year right. Items needed are listed on the back to school table located in the lobby. Please visit guest services for more information. And speaking of back to school, at CSL and SunServe, we understand that going back to school can bring unique challenges and concerns for LGBTQ plus youth and their loved ones. That's why we've organized this informative panel discussion where experts, educators, and experienced parents will share their strategies and tips for navigating the school year successfully. Facilitated by our own Reverend Skip, Wednesday, August 16th at 6:30 p.m. Join the conversation and see how we can change the planet together. Save the date. Dr. Chris Michaels is returning on August 13th. Please join us for his talk and workshop entitled A Conscious Creator in an Unconscious World. Cost for the workshop is $29. Please register at the events desk or via our website. Also, a reminder to please join Reverend Deborah Johnson for her Opening to Yes workshop. That's this Tuesday, August 1st, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. on Zoom. Please stop by guest services and register today, and we have a message from Reverend Deborah as well.
Have you ever wondered if something going on was actually some kind of spiritual sign to you or not? Or perhaps you've had trouble discerning what was actually inner guidance as opposed to your own monkey mind chatter going on? If so, I want to invite you to join me in a workshop that's going to be coming up very soon called Opening to Yes. We're going to be taking a look at how is it that we actually cultivate a deeper and richer relationship with the divine and actually aligned with it. I'm Reverend Deborah Johnson, the senior and founding minister at Inner Light Ministries, and I am looking so forward to being with you, Centers for Spiritual Living, Fort Lauderdale. Hope to see you there.
Please register for that because it is on Zoom. Please join us for Friendship Sunday. Next Sunday, August 6th, bring a friend to the service and a dish to share and enjoy some time with this amazing community. We will provide the protein for the meal. Please join Antonio Edwards and Maylin Soulfree and the CSL Fort Lauderdale House Band Reflections for Sunday brunch on August 27th. This is a high-spirited event that has become a treasured tradition worldwide. Lift your voice and sing. Sunday brunch is a celebration of music, delicious food, and love. Cost is $45. Lastly, CSL, please remember to visit our book stand where you can purchase the Book of the Month and other publications for your spiritual growth. Grab a t-shirt or two. Proceeds help to support our CSL community. Thank you, everyone.
I am beautiful, I am kind, I am magical, I am divine, I am intelligent, I am confident, I am resilient, I am provident, I am, 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 I am. am phenomenal, stunning, remarkable. I am illustrious, important and glorious. I am phenomenal, stunning, remarkable. I am illustrious, I'm important, I'm glorious. I am light, I am real, I am woman, I shed tears. I am heaven sent, I am relevant, I am the evidence, I am who I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am. See, I am phenomenal. I'm stunning, I'm remarkable. I am illustrious, important and glorious. I am phenomenal, stunning, remarkable. I am illustrious, important and glorious. You cannot tell me that I am not who I am. Hey, come on. I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am. I am phenomenal, stunning, remarkable. I am illustrious, important and glorious. I am phenomenal, stunning, remarkable. I am illustrious, I'm important and glorious. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am. You cannot tell me that I am not who I am.
We got big, 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 big love. Bigger than the sun coming down on us. When it goes down now, we can light it up. Cause we got big, 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 big love.
We come a long way, haven't we, baby? Yeah, you and me. Yeah, we're still dreaming. We built a family, little house, filled it up with memories. And we still believe in the yesterdays we fell down some, and the best of days are yet to come. The little things, they all add up. If it overflows, you raise your cup. We got big, 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 big love. Bigger than the sun coming down on us. When it goes down, now we can light it up. Cause we got big, 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 big love. And oh my, 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 every little thing's gonna be alright. Throw your hands high in the air, one love. Cause we got big, 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 big love. Everybody knows what's in their bank account, but only God knows how many times you go around this world. Girl, we gonna make it count. We don't need $1 million cause we got $1 million pounds of love, love, love. We can make it rain coming down from above. We got love, love, love. We can make it rain coming down from above. Cause we got big, 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 big love. Bigger than the sun coming down on us. When it goes down, now we can light it up. Cause we got big, 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 big love. And oh my, 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 every little thing's gonna be alright. Throw your hands high in the air, one love. Cause best of days are yet to come. The little things, they all add up. If it overflows, you raise your cup. 'Cause we got big, 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 big love. Bigger than the sun coming down on us. When it goes down, now we can light it up. 'Cause we got big, 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 big love. And oh my, 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 every little thing's gonna be alright. Throw your hands high in the air, one love. 'Cause we got big, 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 big love. We got one love, one love. We got big, 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 big love. We got one love, one love. We got big, 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 big love. We got one love, one love. We got big, 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 big love. We got one love, one love. We got big, 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 big love.
Hey. Yes. No matter what you're going through, we got big love. And, you know, I love Michael Franti. And you know what? It was funny because last week I was in my head before I had to come up here and make the announcement that I made. And, you know, Reverend Tina and JC, we just check in with each other. He calls and, how you doing? What's going on? How y'all doing? And I called them and they said, no, well, we're at dinner with the family, which I love that family. And then we're going to a Michael Franti concert. And I went, I had forgotten how much this person meant to me when I was just getting into New Thought. You know how music can change you from the inside out. I say this, music will soften your heart. And I remember how much I really love his music and his message. And I'm listening to the new track. This is their new track. And I'm, listening, I'm going, well, he's talking about what I'm going to talk about. The only power, and if you're new to us here, the only thing that is going on in this room is love. The only power that we have is love. True power is love. You know, we're closing out a very powerful month. This month we were diving deep into this incredible book, Invisible Supply, by Joel S. Goldsmith, who invited us to see that God is everything. And we have a couple, they flew off the shelf. We have a couple more left, grab them. And in this book, he talked about God is the only source of supply. And sometimes we get it all tripped up. We think that Pookie and Nene and our loved ones is our supply. They are not our supply, yo. God is your supply. Your job is not your supply. Love, spirit, God is your supply. And we got a chance to talk about the next week, how do we overcome this sense of separation? Because we all go through it. And when we feel separate from God, we feel separate from each other and separate from the world. Our power comes from our connection with the divine. And then we talked about, are we living our core values? I had the honor and the privilege to share a stage with Jeannie Looper Smith. And we talked about core values and how we can really be a living expression of core values. We have our core values, and I invited us to look, are we living these values that we have chosen? Are we living our manifesto that's on the wall out there? I'm the first person to tell you, sometimes I get it right. I try to get it right a lot of times, and sometimes I miss the mark. But it is my North Star. How do I get back on track? The only power to get back on track is the power of God, the power of spirit. And if that word God makes you squirm, it's okay, because I squirmed too when I first started hearing, when I got into New Thought, when I got into this teaching. But I know that Ernest Holmes teaches this word God is the universal presence of love. Last week we had an incredible awakening, and yesterday, if you weren't here, was a beautiful, beautiful retreat with Helen Hamilton. I'm so grateful she brought the love in my heart and into our community at a very sensitive, challenging time. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful experience. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about true power. And what is true power? Because some of us gets it tripped up. We have to remember what true power really is. So today we're going to unpack 3 questions. What is power? And then to know what power is, we must talk about what power isn't. Then we're going to talk about how do we access this power? And then we're going to move into how will this power transform our life? So you know me, I love a good acronym. And so I'm going to give you an acronym right now. And of course, the word is power. And power for me in this acronym stands for potential, opportunities waiting to emerge and rise. That is what the power of God is within us. Thank you, Rev. And that's the power of God that lives within us. It is potential opportunities waiting to emerge and to rise. So we're unpacking this idea of what is true divine power. I'm going to tell you what it's not. You know, Joel S. Goldsmith talked about temporal power. Temporal power is not power. But sometimes we get into our human incarnation, we think that we have power because of the political party that's in control of the country or think they're in control of the country. We connect with the government power that says you can do this, you can do that. And right now we have a government that says that people who are like me are less than, that cannot live fully out. Listen, I do not subscribe to that power. I am connected to a divine power. Temporal power is institutional. It is systemic. And the reason why we're still experiencing racism in this country is because we cannot break the chains of the systemic racism that's still going on. I'm here to tell you it's a new day. We're about to step into something great, and if you want to come along, you come along. Temporal power comes in money. We think we have power because we have money. I love what Michael Franti says. You know, most of us know what's in the bank account, but only God knows how much we go around or how long we go around, how many times we go around. We put the temporal power into controlling. We put temporal power into your job, your position. I'm this, you're here. That is all what is separating us. Temporal power is where you live, how many houses you have. That's all temporal power. Temporal power is in the stock market. And I have to leave the stock market alone. And I still have my IRA in there, but if you want to go on the stock market, you're going to go on that roller coaster ride. I was tired of going up and down, because I was putting my power into what the stock market says, into my savings. Temporal power can shift at any time. If we think that the person that we're with is the power, what happens when that person doesn't love us anymore the way we want to be loved? It shifts, it moves, it can shift at any time. And when we look at temporal power, it is unfulfilling. And so when we have that temporal power as our God, then when it doesn't fulfill us, we're always searching for more and more and more and more that can never be filled up except for the power of God. Are you with me, CSL? I am here to let you know the only thing that's going to change your life, only thing that's going to heal your life is God. It is love. It is fellowship. These are the divine qualities that we study. We study in Fran's class. We study in Reverend Tina's class and in Dr. Ferd's class. This is why we do spiritual studies, so we can really understand what this power is all about. With a world that's divided and hungry for power, it continues to separate. It continues to push other people down while other people are lifted up. But we can overcome that. We can overcome with the true power. True power is divine love. That is the only thing that is happening is divine love, unconditional love. Because listen, it's easy to love somebody who loves me. But can I love someone who doesn't love me? That requires a higher level of love. This love I'm talking about, this power I'm talking about, is the power that has created all things. It's created you. It's created you. It's created me. It's created this podium. This came out the imagination of the divine that created this podium so that I may stand here. Everything, the trees, the cars, the life we live is all created by the true power, one presence, one mind. When we are digging deep for compassion and love and kindness, my heart is with the Pritchard family. Compassion and kindness comes from a place of deep love. Beyond our human experience, beyond our human thoughts, we have to dig deep into love that lives within us. This love that I like to use, and here comes the second acronym. Let's put that up, guys. Love. The acronym, it stands for love, unconditional love, open, vibrational, experience. Now, I used to say it was vibrational energy, but I had to change that to experience because coming forth and having an expansive new thought, I had a new thought. Can you imagine that? And I was expanded to know that this is not about the energy, it's about the experience. And that's for me. Because when I am experiencing love, I am open, I am willing, I am connected. So when we look at love, we have to look at it as an experience. The power to overcome anything, the true power to overcome anything in your life might be sickness, the loss of a loved one, a breakup, loss of a job. The only thing that can heal us is the power of love. It will get you through anything and everything. The power to forgive. The power to forgive. And sometimes, listen, when you miss the mark, you have to step up and going, I'm sorry. You have to own that. But how do you really get to make that phone call that you know you need to make and you're all nervous and the sweat's rolling down your back? How do you make that phone call to say, I'm sorry? Truly saying, I'm sorry. It's the power of God, the power of love. But here's a bigger one. How can you truly forgive someone? See, we're all walking around with unhealed unforgiveness, and that unforgiveness will eat us up. I heard something one of my teachers said that when you are not willing to forgive, it's like drinking poison and wanting the other person to die. It is within us. So forgiveness is key. The only way we can get to the forgiveness is with love. So how do we access this? Every teacher, every person, every teacher that inspired me, from Ernest Holmes to Emerson, the Fillmores, Mary Baker Eddy, they've all said it is already within you. This power I'm talking about is not something outside of yourself. It's something within yourself. And how do we access it? It is available to us every single moment that we breathe. We have access to a power that can change your life. It's an inside job. We've heard that. We've heard that before. It's an inside job. So to access the power that lives within us, we must go within. We can only connect with spirit through spiritual practices. You've heard me say this before. Meditation is key. I believe meditation opened my life up to seeing who I really am. So I meditated on love. I meditated on what does it feel to be loved. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. I want you to just follow your breath. I want you to recall a time that you felt completely safe. I want you to recall a time that you knew all your needs were met. Recall a time, it could have been with a loved one, it could have been with a friend or someone that lifted your spirits into an unexplainable high vibration. Recall a time where you felt spirit, you felt it was running through your veins. And let's come back into this room. That's what the love meditation is all about. And then our head will tell us, well, no, you're not safe over here, not so safe over here. You can tell those thoughts that you are thinking, the little ego, I call it little skip. I can go, little skip. I am not listening to you today. I am remembering to remember that I am love. Affirmative prayer, y'all. We speak into the universe our truth because what we teach in these teachings, that when we speak it, when we believe it, we will activate the law on our behalf. But it comes from how we think, but it does not stop there. There must be a feeling tone, and we must align every single thing that we are. We must align with the law. Our energy, our vibration, our action, everything we do, we must align with spirit. So that's why we do affirmative prayer here. That's why we speak into truth to activate service. If you really want to dig deep into changing your life, I was talking to Maya, and I am so grateful because when I got here, Dr. Chris said to me, listen, this is a community that you're going to find challenging to get people to come in and serve. And I said to Dr. Chris, I said, listen, I want to create a community that is willing to go into sacred service. I approached Maya, and I said, Maya, I want you to come on because you know the principle of service and how service can change our life. So right now I want to thank Maya. Thank you. Thank you. Believing in me and this idea of service shifted this community. People started coming up saying, I'll serve, I'll be on your team. We'll create a group to march in the Pride Parade. It was beautiful to watch this develop, and I know this is not going to change. Service is our sustainability, and the reason why I put sacred service in it, because when we serve each other, we are serving God, the God that lives within us. So sacred means a reminder of God, a reminder of love. So whenever we serve, we're tapping into love. We have to do a self-reflection. We have to really dig deep and self-reflect. That's a spiritual practice. Am I moving from a place of love right now, or am I moving in my temporal power? And we have to do self-reflections all the time. One of the self-reflection that is followed after that is the mantra. That's why I said to Antonio, I said, Antonio, can you do me one thing? Because I don't really get into asking him to do songs because he does it so well. I said, there's one song that I really want you to sing this Sunday. And he said, yes. The I am affirmation and mantra. Here's the importance of the I am. Anything that you follow I am with is your truth. I am sick and tired. That's your truth. I am broke. That's your truth. I am lonely. That's your truth. But if we shift that I am into the positive shift of our life, we will be able to say, I am love. I am joy. I am oneness. I am prosperous. The I am mantra is the most powerful mantra that we have. Use it wisely. And if you catch yourself in the I am tired place, you can go, hey, that's not my truth. My truth is that I am love. We have to get into classes. And I will speak this probably until I'm blue in the face, and that's going to be hard to get blue in the face. We must get into spiritual studies. We must continue to come to our retreats. We must continue to take these classes from these brilliant teachers that are here, because you will never fully get the experience of your true power until you're willing to unpack it, then you're willing to ask questions. You're willing to come forth and saying, okay, I don't get this, but I'm willing to learn. Your classes are key. Retreats are key. See, the power is waiting it to be revealed within you. So how will it change our life? I'm speaking from a personal place. When I found my true power, it gave me purpose. It gave me purpose. A lot of us are walking around going, why am I here? What's my purpose? Is this all life is? And those are really legitimate questions. There are no right or wrong, but that question brings you to a realization, as Joel S. Goldsmith talks about, a realization of your true power. It gives you purpose. When we were in ministerial school, we were tasked by creating our purpose statement. And I stopped using mission statement a long time ago, because the mission statement says what we intend to do. A purpose statement says, this is why I am here. My purpose statement is, I am here to help people to see the light within them, so that I can see the light within myself, so that we can shine together. That is my purpose. And we create a purpose statement because we have an umbrella, and then we realize, am I in my purpose statement? And if you're not in your purpose statement, then that's not what you need to be doing. I am here to help people to see the light within themselves, so I can see the light within myself, so that we may shine together. That's what's going to change this planet, people. We have to learn to trust. See, this announcement that I made last week was one of the most challenging announcements. But I'm trusting that the divine is taking me to a higher place of being who I was meant to be. And yes, it's sad, and yes, people are coming up to me, I'm very sad, but I'm very happy for you. We have to be able to trust that something within you is speaking to you. I know that, listen, sometimes I hear the audible words, but most of the time it's a feeling. Trust that divine power that lives within you. It is the power to grow, because I believe we're all growing. I believe that growth sometimes is a beautiful experience, sometimes it's not a beautiful experience. Sometimes it is rocky. There's a lot of tears. There's a lot of heartache, but it's still all in God, in the power of growth. For me, power showed me my strength. I'm reminded of our dear sister Whitney Houston. I didn't know my own strength. Didn't know my own strength until I start trusting the God power that's within me. This God power, this true power, shifted my life to a positive experience. Listen, I love that I was here for 2 years. I love that I came to do what I was called to do. I'm grateful that in the garage, Spirit says, this is a yes for you. It expanded me in ways that you will know soon, but I'm grateful of this experience. When we are tapping into our true power, we feel connected to something greater than this human experience, this human incarnation. I want to leave you with this. That acronym for power means a lot to me, especially right now. Potential opportunities waiting to emerge and to rise. There's a spark of divine potential that lives within all of us. It is ready to be revealed. There's a potentiality to show love, to be the greatest that we've ever been. It's potential, and the potential will expand as we cultivate that potential. These opportunities for love is so needed right now. We are in need of love because there are people out here that don't know. There's opportunities for us to love each other. There's opportunities for us to stand with each other as one. It's waiting, and what's waiting for us to say yes, 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 yes. I am an acronym teacher. Another yes is you expressing Spirit. What's your yes today? It's waiting for you to be revealing it because the planet needs your love, your talents. Emerge. There is something that's seeking to emerge to us all the time, and that is the power of God. We call that the law of emergence. If you are in a space and you're not sure, ask that question, what is seeking to emerge? And you will get the answer. It is your power. And then when we decide to rise up in consciousness, the rest of the world will follow, and that's how it happens. See, we get to rise our consciousness, and we invite people to come to the party. That's what we're here to do. If I am lifted up, all men, women shall come. We have to lift up our intention, lift up our consciousness, lift up our purpose. This is why we're here to change the planet. So I want to remind you, the only thing that's happening here today is love. The only thing that's happening in this space is love. This love is within you, and that is the only power that is, the only power. And the last thing is, we always talk about that word empowerment. Empowerment, for me, is the revelation that it's always within me and always has been within me, so I'm empowered to move forward. So CSL, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for unleashing this power within me and holding this space that you can unleash it into you. I am so grateful for you, CSL. Are you with me? Then my job is done, and so it is. Amen. Amen. Thank you. I see you, Raj. I see y'all. I see you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. This is a powerful community. Powerful community. And there's always these opportunities for us to rise up and to dig deeper and to go a little bit further. This is why this community is here. And look around this room. This is a room of diversity and inclusivity. This is a room of oneness. Thank you. Thank you. I believe even with, me saying that I'm leaving, I'm really not leaving. I'm just moving on to another direction and still working with CSL. I'm grateful for the opportunity that I get to work on our education. I get to create new retreats. I get to come back here. I get to take our Bali trip. I'm taking y'all to Bali again. You'll hear more about that on the 13th when Dr. Chris comes back. So, thank you. Thank you for letting me play, letting me dance, letting me be who I am. And I have firm belief in our board of trustees and the search committee. The right person is going to come here to take you to the next level of an embodiment of God. So continue to come, continue to be here. And I have 2 more months with y'all, so you'll be seeing me. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. So this is the time where we tap into our sustainability, and this is the time where we talk about our 3 T's. Your time, that's sacred service, and I'm going to tell you at the very end, there are so many ways in the next 2 months for you to serve. We need you to come up and to serve. Come on up, ushers. You don't have to wait. Come on up. And then your talents. I'm going to be asking people to show up in your talents with some events that we're doing here that's going to really bring in a lot of good energy, also known as money, into our community. We're going to end this summer in a big way with opportunities to really grow and expand in our community. But right now, we're going to pass the basket. We're going to take up a collection here, and I invite you to remember the law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive, and how we give, we shall receive. I want to thank all our TPL members. If you don't know what the TPL club is, or the TPL, not the club, that's a whole nother thing. That's way back. Whoa, I went way back to, it's not a club, y'all. It stands for the prosperous life. It's the way that we give as an auto tithe or auto giving, and that comes out of your account every single month. And it makes sure that we do have the funds that we make payroll. We have the air on, and those a little bit hot today. Don't worry, we're getting the air conditioner fixed because of TPL. If you want to give on a regular basis and it comes out of your account, you don't have to worry about it. Join the TPL. For more information, I want you to see myself or Roya or Fran Winslow in the lobby, and I want you to get your blessings on. If you're at home, you're saying, I want to get my blessings, well, go to our website, cslftl.org. I want you to hit that give button and give your donation so you may receive your blessing. Also, our app. We have a beautiful app. I want you to tap on that give button and help support your community. You could be in the building or you can be at home, but you can still give because there's only one space. Let's go within. How good it is just to stop and to remember that God is prosperous. Therefore, when we recognize that God is prosperous, we are living the prosperous life. For there's no space that prosperity does not reside. This power is never ending. It fulfills itself, more of itself, and it keeps expanding. In our consciousness, it will be transmuted and manifested in our center. We see that the energy of the monies that are coming in is being transmuted into our ministries, our classes, into paying our bills, into all the things that's required for us to be here for others to come in to hear this message of love. Oh, today is a beautiful day to remember, to remember. So I give thanks. I simply allow it to be. And so it is. Amen. Ushers, please go out and multiply. Thank you.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I
God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Yes. God is my source. God is my power. What I love about this community, we take meditation very seriously here. Meditation is the thing that will change your life. So we meditate at 10 o'clock. Come to the meditation. Come and experience God in the fullness of itself, where we can shut out the noise and the outside. And we finish our community gathering, our celebration with meditation as well. One thing I wanted to say in the talk that I think is very, very important, these practitioners have said yes to their life, and new practitioners, I'm so proud of y'all. If you're going through something and you can't see your power, see a practitioner today, I don't want you to leave out of here and not get your affirmative prayer. These practitioners know how to pray. I want you to take the time and give yourself the gift of spirit. Allow our practitioners to pray for you and hold space for you. So we're going to meditate, and I'm going to ask my brother to come up, and let's do how we used to do that beautiful song that Antonio wrote this song. I love this song. Let's do it.
Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day.
God is all around me.
Every day, every day, every day, every day.
God is all around
In
me.
and through me. As me. In and through me. As me.
God is all around me.
Let's go within. I invite you to close your eyes. And I want you to remember that statement of truth. God is all around me. Remember the statement of truth. The Spirit of God is upon me. Remember the statement of truth. I am that I am. I am love, oneness, prosperity, joy, unity, power. The I am lives as us. We live as the I am. This is what we get to take into our meditation. We get to take into our meditation, God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. Connect with one of the singing prayers, the prayers that came through as song today. Take something into the meditation that will empower you, that will have the revelation of your oneness with true power. So let us go into our meditation.
is all around me.
So let's finish our meditation with a collective oneness of sound known as the Om. Take a deep breath in, release the breath. Let's inhale for our Om. Inhale. And so it is. Thank you, CSL. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Before we go, there is something I want y'all to participate in. We're going to have 2 months of this time together. We're going to be celebrating. There's some things that are happening that I want you to show up and show out. I want you to come next week and bring a friend. It is our annual friendship potluck. We do this before I got here was happening. Time to talk to a friend and say, come on, let's go to the center. Let's have some fun. Fran Winslow will be teaching. But there's a beautiful potluck that is happening. So I want y'all to sign up, bring some food, make sure you sign up so we know we don't have 10 potato salads that are coming in. That's okay if we did. I'm letting you know, but I'm making potato salad. But I'm also cooking my grandmother's greens. I'm talking about greens, not salads. I'm talking about greens, where you put the smoked turkey in there. And it's in my grandmother's pot, cast iron pot. Now, y'all might not remember, a couple years ago, my first potluck here, I brought my grandmama's greens. They were good greens, too. So I'm bringing greens and potato salad, y'all. I want you to show up so we can have a fellowship. This is about fun, and y'all have asked to raise up the fun level, and this is the beginning. Bring a friend into community so they can share in what we do every Sunday. Yes or yes? The sign-ups are up front, so please sign up for your dish, and we know how much we want to purchase so that we can support from our center. Also, I am so grateful for this, guys. This is the very first time that we're doing this, and this came out of the mind of Jeannie Looper Smith. So every summer, we have a summer concert with Antonio, Maylene, and Reflections, and Jeannie said to me, we need to do a Sunday brunch. I'm like, yeah, we do. I love me a Sunday brunch. So the last Sunday of this month, August 27th, we're doing a Sunday brunch. I want y'all to sign up to help and support because we need sacred service, but we also need you to come and eat the brunch and buy your ticket. Now, if you're at home and you say, I want to buy a ticket, but I can't come, you can always buy the ticket and give it to someone in the community. We will be having a few scholarships here. Our community needs you. This is how we're going to raise up. This is the fundraising part of what we're here to do. And something that's really, really super important, my last day, September 30th, it's going to be my last retreat as senior minister because I'm going to be doing many retreats here, I know. But this is going to be a huge celebration. It's called Awakening the Mystic Within. We want to tap into the energy and the vibration and have an experiential experience of God. This is why we're doing this retreat. We need your sacred service. We need you to join the full-day retreat. We're going to feed you. My brother JC is going to be on the DJ turnstiles aspect of life. He's an absolute amazing DJ. I'm going to be teaching yoga. And something that some of y'all have seen me do, Carol loves this, we're going to be doing our primal integration class, which is shamanic breathing and movement. We're going to have 12 gongs around the room. We're going to be doing major gong healing. There will be Reiki. There will be meditation. There's going to be tapping into the inner mystic. We're going to tap into our inner shamans, y'all. I want you to join us. This is going to be an amazing celebration. It is my last day as senior minister, so come and let's celebrate. Let's have fun. Will you come? Yes. Sign up because it's going to change your life. Well, that's it, y'all. Hey, do me a favor right now. You're sitting on the affirmation. Can you stand up, grab your affirmation, and we're going to say this together. line by line, repeat after me, and stand in your spiritual authority. We stand here, and the place we stand here is holy. Why? Because we're here, and that's what I truly know. So let's do our affirmation. My life is one with the true power of God. I am boldly empowered and divinely guided to a greater expression of love. That was good. I am unstoppable. I am to live my best life. And so it is. Amen. Let's remember this together. Yes. I love a clap after an affirmation. Let's remember this together. I'm so grateful to know that there's only one power, one presence, one mind. That is God. That is love. That is the universe. No matter what you call it, it is the divine intelligence that backs everything. It is our life. We are living and moving and having our beingness in the presence of God. This is what I do know. There's no spot that love does not reside. So I give thanks for this time that we got to come together and just celebrate, to sing, to dance, to hear, to open, and be willing to take this message of love into the world, not by what we say, but how we live, how we choose to love each other. They shall know us by how we love. That's what I'm standing in today, knowing that today is a beautiful day, and blessing each and every one of us. I bless all of us. And so it is. Amen. At home, we're going to be back here same time next week, Friendship Sunday. Come and join us at 10:30. And everyone else in this room, let's stay and sing our final song, This Is My Wish.
This is my wish for the world, that peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Peace on earth. Fill the air with joyful noise. Ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on earth. Lift your light and let it shine. Shine, shine, shine. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Let every voice be heard. Let there be peace on earth. Have a great week, CSL.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL, Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.